When I was a child, you would walk around in our village and see many people outside, playing or walking or talking to one another. Things like that. These days, you walk down the street and you don't see people outside much anymore. Most of them are inside on the computer, on the internet, watching TV, or on the phone. There's definitely not as much local interaction as there used to be. But what does that mean for society? Technical trends are giving us more individual freedom for choosing how we use our leisure time. Access to ICTs provides us with more choices for how we interact with the media and the world around us, and removes geography as an important factor in choosing which relationships to maintain. ICTs have given us an active and participatory role in shaping our own social worlds. As we delve deeper into those technologies in terms of how we use them, what they can do, and how widely they are deployed, we need to actively consider the social structures these ICTs can create. ICTs are powerful tools for gradually restructuring what our society can do and how it gets done, and history has graced us with the opportunity, the choice, to harness this power for good. Like every choice we make for future generations, this means we have the responsibility of investing serious thought and choosing wisely.
There are two forms of value in the bonds between people: bonding capital and bridging capital. Bonding capital, found in family and solidarity groups, is useful for the transfer of value. Bonding capital provides a social safety net which mitigates the effects of losses in physical or human capital. Social structures based on bonding capital are marked by high entry barriers, tradition, well-defined social and geographic bounds, and strong ties often considered the most valuable parts of the human experience. In contrast, bridging capital is found in acquaintanceships that bridge social groups and help transfer information. Bridging capital holds businesses, industries, and governments together. It is the key to problem solving in situations requiring short-order redesign, specialized creativity, and fast access to diverse human capital. Bridging capital also helps people find jobs, improves the efficiency of economic systems, and promotes peace. Social structures based on bridging capital are often marked by specialization, anonymity, diversity, and individual freedom. When a person needs help, bridging capital may make it easy for him or her to find someone with the required skills and resources. However, it takes bonding capital to find someone with the willingness to help. To make better use of social capital, my first requests are to facilitate effective search in social networks and enable collaborative production. Bridging capital is only as good as our ability to use it, and we now have a technology-enabled cognitive surplus with a huge potential.
The internet-connected population watches roughly 1 trillion hours of TV a year. Let's say that everything stays 99% the same, that people watch 99% as much television as they used to, but 1% of that is carved out for producing and for sharing. That is 10,000 Wikipedia projects a year worth of participation. I think that's going to be a big deal, don't you?
I believe that technologies which allow us to effectively search and utilize social networks will be the next set of ICTs to change the world. Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn, Orkut, and even the social search tools available within communications media are now beginning to address search in social networks. Google Docs, wikis, and concurrent version systems are starting to address collaborative production. Still, we have a long way to go in developing the basic tools, overcoming institutional barriers which now limit interoperability, widening access and literacy, securing networks, and considering the social structural effects of each of these technologies. These steps can be encouraged by policy and raise productivity while lowering transaction costs. Most of the ICTs which have been developed thus far have helped build bridging capital. Although this will continue, we also need to make and promote telecommunications tools that facilitate the development of bonding capital. By doing so, we can achieve the efficiency and productivity gains that drive economic progress and still retain the basic humanity that makes our society different from a machine world. Technology can be directed towards better facilitating bonding capital by inventing new ways of using telecommunication tools or encouraging people to use a wider human bandwidth of expression in their communication. An example of rethinking the use of telecom comes with the Teddy Bear Project, designed to take advantage of existing social connections in reinforcing positive behavior. One teddy bear is given to a grandmother, who must feed it by taking her pills. An identical bear is given to her grandson, who must feed it by completing his homework. The bears have a light in their stomachs to indicate the health of the other bear, allowing people to help one another lead better lives. An example of expanding bandwidth comes in the form of communications media choice.
In measurable ways, it matters to the health of our communities, to the health of our own bodies, whether we're connected or not.
When people are talking face-to-face, less than 30% of their communication is in the actual words exchanged. The rest is mostly in tone and body language. There's a reason this is a video and not an essay contest. Our present set of telecommunications technologies range in their abilities to transmit nonverbal information and are differentially adopted based on pricing schemes, marketing, and media-specific advantages. New pricing and marketing schemes can promote wider human bandwidth in telecommunication, thus fostering bonding capital. Advances in video compression and channel bandwidth would also help in this area, as would video chat technology that allows eye contact. In addition to considering access and deployment issues in the future of ICTs, please also consider the types of ICTs that you develop and what effect those technologies have on society. Technical tools that develop bonding capital, connect needs with resources through effective search and social networks, or enable collaborative production can and should be further encouraged by policy. We can structure economic incentives, selectively fund our research and design efforts, and prioritize promotion of some technologies over others. You have all the tools to start those processes today, so please do.